Good morning. Okay, here we are, back with the wood chips. And we're going to do a little work this morning. I have my station set up, a little knee pad for kneeling, my coffee, a couple of pruning shears, a bucket, and a shovel, my wood pile, and those chips are going to go in a couple of pathways all around here. There's a dahlia garden that goes in the middle here, and then this area has a little retaining wall border that was just finished being constructed after years and years of being half done. So that felt good. We cleaned all this out and put some new plants, and then did a trim around our apricot tree from this cherry plum tree, which is huge, needs more pruning. Oops. And some wood chips will be all in the lower part down in through here. I got a little bit of weeding right back in here behind St. Joseph, I believe. Succulents all in here. This is going to have a little, well, I'll show you later. That's going to be something. And this will be redone. These are just oak barrels that were painted years ago and stuck here. They're going to be kind of refinished and then given a proper pedestal. So more on that later. This used to be all grapevines in here, and they were pretty old, and we had hard pruned them, and some of them died, and I guess it was kind of just as well. We have lots of other grapes around, so this is one of the last ones out of whatever, maybe 12 that were in this area. So it's since become, a garden of all, impatiens, geraniums, succulents of different sorts, all kinds of different kinds. The caladrinia, which will be a nice border all in here again of flowers matching. Oh, well, she found her bed. So all the caladrinas will be all in here. And then at the end of the drive, it's all borders of caladrina in here. So again, that caladrina is all from one little plant, and it just goes and goes and goes. I have lots of other areas to put it in, so that's going to be nice. This area over here, which was just done in the last few days, and some plants, which I believe, goodness, what were the names of them? I forget again. I'll have to get that for you, but they're tubulars, and I dug them out from a bunch of tubulars I have way down below on the property. And this pathway's been done. Caladrinias all in here, and then we did succulents all in here. It was a bunch of geraniums, and they just got really scraggly, so they were big. I pulled them out with the roots and was able to transplant them elsewhere, down in this area. So hopefully they do okay. So far they seem like they're doing all right. Again, not spending money on plants, but I was telling George yesterday that I think I want to buy a few new additions to introduce to the gardens. Our pathway kind of stops here as far as being done. Under here is bark of an old type, and this is just behind the barn here that goes between ours and the neighbor's property. But it's full of succulents, caladrinia and whatnot, but I'm going to clean this up, and we'll get more on that later. Alrighty, so looks like you can kind of see the supervisor over there. She's looking at me all mad. I need to get to work. I brought her out here in the cold, she's saying. Oops. Okay. So we're going to work on that area a little bit. I still call it the vineyard area. So we have names for all the different areas so we can find one another. Hi, Molly. Hello. Okay. Well, let's do some work. I'm going to see where to prop this camera up at. Okay, and we'll get back later.